We doing Klevgrand?
We doing Klevgrand. I never could say that right. Klevgrand. Yeah.
I think I'm still saying it wrong because
we probably are, but
he like saying some other shit.
Yeah, and he's from over there. Like they made that over there in Holland, I believe.
Yeah, I checked. One of the chicks that's one of the developers, she said Klevgrand, and she's got I think it's Sweden or something like that.
Yeah,
like
okay, so cool. Klevgrand it is.
Yeah.
All right, so today's episode, we're going to dive into Klevgrand. And I think I was looking through Klevgrand, and I swear to God, I think Klevgrand, I think they're the leaders in having the most apps on iOS for music right now. They have mad apps. I was like surprised there's so many apps I missed that they have.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I had most of them. Hell no. I'm going to pull up some shit on the screen.
Yeah, they got mad apps and mad bundles.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And actually, I wonder if I could pull up.
They killing on desktop too.
Oh, word?
Yeah, all the apps that's on iOS is also on the desktop.
Mm-hmm.
And they got more other shit.
You have to double purchase them?
Yeah, probably.
Probably, yeah.
I don't even know.
I'm going to pull my favorites up first from them. Okay, these are my favorites. And I think out of all of those, my two favorites is that Jussie. Like I said, we don't know these names. We're just trying. So don't kill us in the comments.
That Juicy Smoulier.
That Juicy.
Yeah. Smoulier.
That Juicy. And that Bruce Free.
See what
those are my two. You like what I did there? Those are my two favorites.
What do you use them in? How do you use them?
In everything. Let me pull up this first before I. All right, this is the pads one. And even though I know a lot of people probably think like, oh, they all look the same, but they do have their own sounds.
Mm-hmm.
See, like, because the pads looks like, let me pull up the other one. Actually, this one. The Tines.
Yeah.
So they look very similar, but they have totally different sounds. And they're pretty dope, like what you could do manipulating them.
Yeah, because the Tines is like a Rhodes joint.
Yeah.
And you get some real dope sounds out of that.
This one, this is my go-to because this is like a vocals you can manipulate it, and I love vocal sounds. This has all the vocals. I wish I could play the video. I will be posting the video, but I wish I could play it right here, like on the screen in this app. That would be dope because this has some crazy sounds.
Yeah, Jussie, you get crazy with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I said, the song "Focus on Me." I swear, whoever produced it used Jussie. Like if you listen to it after this and you hear the throats, it's like yeah, either Henny produced that or somebody used Jussie, and just like this was up. Like that's the secret sauce right there.
That's how distinct it was.
Yeah,
I heard it on a cable commercial too. Not for nothing. Like like on a music in the background, like a cable commercial. I heard it like somebody use it like because you like I said, you can make that shit breathe. And when it breathe, it sounds like you hear it like you just like it's almost like it's Jussie.
Well, a lot of people sound like they have the same sentiment with a lot of the different apps. It gives it pockets to breathe on whatever you're working on.
No. I'm saying like you actually make you can make the joint sound like it's breathing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
yeah.
Crazy.
That's why I wish I could play it in here.
Yeah, you were talking about that before.
Yeah. Jussie's dope. I got that flanger too. That flanger is fire. That is a flanger.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I like any. I pretty much like any flanger that does exactly what it's supposed to do.
Right. It's
you know what I'm saying. Like don't add no extra shit. Just like do what you're supposed to do. Because I like all like everything I got from them. Like I mess with it heavy. You know what I mean? Like they got a couple newer joints that I picked up a little while ago. It's crazy. You mess with Stark?
Oh, Stark
shit. Oh my goodness, that shit is so crazy, right?
It look crazy.
Oh man, Stark. Like before Stark, what was that one program? I'm not program, but one company. The company made Magellan. Like they had Tone Stack. Like Tone Stack was like for the longest between Tone Stack and Bias was like your two like guitar apps. But the thing about it was like you could use it, but then I mean I love what it would be able to do, but with Stark, it was just simple. It was just okay, here's your slots, here's what you put in there, and just let it go. And like one of the beats that I made from one of the beats that I made using NS2, I just put it on like a regular Obsidian patch and then threw Stark on it and it sounded like a guitar. And I'm like, that's the sauce. Like anything that just does that shit so quickly, I just go all in.
Yeah, Stark is dope. Cause you could basically like build your own like guitar pedal. But you don't gotta just use it on guitars. Like, you know, like you said, you use it on the synth. You know what I mean? I use that shit on everything. Like 808s. I use that shit as a send effect, like and send stuff to it, you know, and back. It's dope. It's real dope. Like use it on drums, use it on anything. You get a real good sound with that shit.
Yeah, I'm just running through pictures that they have, all the shit they have. It's crazy how much stuff they have.
And then my other favorite app is Squash It. And for those who are familiar with OTT and like in the desktop, that's basically what Squash It is. Basically a multi compressor, which you can just use, just make your sound just sound louder for whatever. So what people would do, like in the desktop area, they'll stack it with the distortion, just keep stacking it back and forth until they get the sound that they want. And I kind of do that the same way with Squash It. The only bad thing, well, I wouldn't say bad thing, but it's just from what I'm seeing, how these apps are going is it like the Klevgrand apps, like a lot of them use a lot of CPU. At least for me, like I'd go in there, I put like one instance of Stark and one instance of Squash It. If I did it on Beatmaker 3, Beatmaker 3 would crash.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jay, do you use Cubasis at all?
I don't. Like I turn it on, I try it out, and then I just
You just a nano studio head, huh?
I mean, I might turn it back on maybe to try to like, you know, just use it for maybe the mixing part. But other than that, it's like anything I need is either I can get it off of Beatmaker 3, NS2, or Aria Pro. Or Aria Pro, I'm not just using exclusively just for mixing and mastering, because with Nano Studio 2, for me, Nano Studio 2 is the easiest way to basically just arrange a song and just go from there. And Beatmaker 3 is the easiest way to just chop up samples and then just build stuff from there, especially with the macros from there. So it's like anything, like if I can't make it with Obsidian, then I just put in Beatmaker 3. Then from Beatmaker 3, just transfer it to NS2. And then if I really need to do some like serious editing, or if I'm just not feeling it with the stock programs, then I just throw it into Aria Pro and then go from there.
Okay. Let me throw up. So, all right. So you said those two were your favorites. What else? You got anything else you like?
Reamp, Degrader, Go To
Degrader.
Anybody have this?
And that DAW cassette.
Yes.
I like the DAW
LP.
Man.
Yeah, that joint right there. Yeah.
The vinyl joint.
Well,
yeah, that DAW cassette. That's crazy. That DAW cassette is crazy. Especially for the rappers out there, like really mess with that. If you're working on your own stuff at the crib, yeah, that right there. If you're working on your own stuff, like, man, what you could do with that with your vocals is crazy.
I didn't even think about that on vocals.
Yeah, because usually I use it for like if I'm making synthwave, then it works. It's dope for synthwave. And that's what I think I like about these apps. Like they look basic and they just don't have that many controls, but you just you know flip on a parameter, and it just works. It just works like flawlessly.
And you don't have to put a lot on it. You know what I mean? You can like turn it up just a touch to get exactly the sound you want. Or if you might, you know, if you want the super. So so when you make synthwave, you running the synth through DAW cassette, or like a synth mix, like a synth, like a sub mix or something.
Either I put it straight on there, or I might use it as a sub mix. I mean, what I like about it is because, like I said, you can get that little degrade wobbly 80s VHS sound with it. It's kind of like something similar to what you can do if you where you have fly tape and you go to the pitch.
Yeah.
So you're using in conjunction with the degrader.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I mean, it's dope because it's, like I said, it just gives you that that vintage sound, like literally real quick. Like you just put it in there, flip it between the head parameter, and then you straight.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, they have so many apps. It's crazy.
Oh, you any of y'all mess with Reamp?
I was going to ask you about the Reamp. I've seen a little bit on it. I haven't really messed with it, but it looks crazy especially for instrumentation. If you're using instruments,
I throw it on drums. Like it's good for drums. Like it make your snares sharper a little something because it's just a EQ, but it's like it like distorts, like it like overdrives the frequencies and stuff like that. So it's crazy, like the shit that it does. Like it makes the drum sound real crunchy. You know what I mean? Like it's dope. It's real dope. If you got but like I like the fact, like, I'm glad you put the picture up because it got the mix knob on it. So I let you, you know, kind of like parallel process your shit. You know what I mean? It make it sound, it's good. So you have a little of the dry and a little of the affected to mix together. Yeah, man. Like that shit, I'm telling you, like the Reamp joint is that shit is dope. Shit is real dope. You know what I mean?
Those are the models that's working with right there. The cassette deck, 1/4-inch tape reel. It says clean and dry preamp and guitar and the two bass.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All them joints is like it's crazy. Like you put a lot of stuff through it. Like I put drums through it, like mostly or whatever. But like you put anything through it. Like you know what I mean? You know.
Yeah. I like that harmonic. The harmonics down there too. You can go all in, some or few. Ooh wee. Okay.
Yeah, I totally miss Reamp because what I was looking for the longest is like something like, okay, had the saturator at Beatmaker 3. Like for what it's worth, it does pretty good. And I was trying to look for something that was like outside of Beatmaker 3, especially for Nano Studio 2. Because NS2, I mean, it has a lot of stuff, but just don't have nothing for really like true distortion. And like Reamp, I think that's the next move right there.
Yeah, I don't have Reamp either.
Like I don't like. But like I said, they put out so much stuff. Like if you don't pay attention, you just miss it.
Yeah,
no, that's true. That's real true.
Yeah, like I said, I can't believe how much they have that I missed.
I would say the volume of everything they're putting out.
Yeah, and the quality. Like you know what I'm saying? Like is everything they put out is like that I picked up is dope. You mess with Degrader?
Yes, I think. Let me check.
Degrader is like
Degrader.
It's like a bit crusher. That shit, oh my goodness, that shit is so sick.
That's the same thing I felt with that one too, as far as you know, even if you're not just making beats per se, you could use that for vocals and stuff too.
Oh, word?
You know, get real silly with it with the vocals too. Real silly with it. See, and I'm going to experiment. I'm going to experiment myself a little bit more. You know what I'm saying, with playing around with it as far as vocally, but yeah.
That's like a real distinct, like you know, like a real distinct vocal sound. You know what I mean? Like how you know, just how you use it.
Right.
That's dope. I never even thought to even do that with vocals.
Well, see, you know, I'll be thinking from the aspect of from the artist side of, you know what I mean? Like, yo, you know what I mean? But like I said, I'm still a student in the game too, and I'm learning that, you know, while we're even on our platform, how some of these applications work. So, but yeah, that degrader,
basically you can emulate like old samplers in a sense with it. You know what I mean? Like It's pretty dope.
I bet that's fire when you do it that way too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yo.
Yeah, taking some of the old samples and yeah, that's that. Yeah, you can have fun with that.
Yeah, and the crazy shit, like the shit I do with it is I'll speed a sample up, run it through like a bit crusher, sample that, and then drop the speed. You know what I'm saying? Like so, like it's like it don't really like because like you get the like the artifacts on it. The artifacts just be a little bit more like just more audible or whatever. But like it don't really like drop the quality because like you know the iOS shit, like when you speed up and slow down the sample, it's just playing it slower, playing it faster. It's not like dropping up, but it's a good way to just kind of get like a dirty sound. You know what I mean? Like you know, from something clean.
Right.
Which one is that? That's on the screen.
Enkel.
Monophobia.
Oh, it was the synthesizer.
Monophonic.
Yeah,
Monophonic
it's a synthesizer.
I think I used it.
I didn't even know
one
they
time.
had. I didn't even know that was down. Huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They have so many. I'm just gonna swipe through a few right now. That's the same one, obviously.
Yeah, Enkel. I used it one time, but like I said, for me, like if I can do it on Enkel, there's a good chance I probably could do it on Obsidian. So that's
I feel you. Yeah. I have to limit myself with, you know, the synths and shit because I have so many. It's like
I be buying them shits and I be like, yo, I could have done this shit in the other synth I got over there. Like,
I didn't even know about this
finalizer joint.
You have it? I was gonna say, does anyone have this one?
I'm gonna tell you this much. It's only standalone. That shit pissed me off because I thought I could hold this up as an effect, and it's not. It's a standalone app. You gotta load the files into it, and I was like
Final Touch. So this is
kind of like Final Touch.
Yeah. Okay. Did you get Final Touch yet, Cheese?
Yeah. I've been like that. Yeah.
So this is pretty much like that.
But you know the final with the Final Touch on, you can
you can use it.
You can load that up as an in-app audio app. You know what I mean? So like it's still inconvenient, but at least you can still kind of do it live. Like you know. So oh my goodness, I don't know. Maybe you might be able to load it up as an audio bus, but still like that's still like it's kind of crazy, you know. But this joint is
I actually don't think you can, and I'll tell you in 1 minute. I don't think you can. Let me see.
But this joint is good. It's a good joint. Like, I don't really use the the mastering apps too much like that, to be honest. I usually just try to like get everything done in the door, you know. Just put whatever.
And sometimes it works better that way, you know.
For me,
yeah, depending on what you're working on, right?
Yeah,
because I go back and forth between both too, you know.
I'm gonna be honest about this. The reviews look crazy on this. They got a lot of bad reviews.
On this one right here?
On this one, yeah. A lot. I'm looking at them now. And no, it's just a standalone. It doesn't support AUV.
No, that's probably where most of them is coming from, because they're like, hey, we're gonna do age.
But you know, it's more than that. A lot of people are just complaining about everything on it.
How long has this one been out? Been out for a while?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's definitely been out over 1.5 years.
Oh wow. You would think they would listen to the consumers if they're having that many issues and stuff with it.
And then like 1 year ago, they did an update that apparently messed it up big time for a lot of people. Their last update was 10 months ago, so you know that'll tell you right there. Okay.
I normally be skipping reviews.
No, see, I read them shits because you know what, you could kind of filter out who knows what they're talking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
True.
Does anyone have this?
I never even heard of this.
It's crazy, right? How many apps they have? Like, I can't believe how much they have. It's crazy.
$3.
Yeah, Vandelay multi-band echo device.
I think I might have had it, but I probably didn't use it yet.
It's got a 4.9.
Because like a lot of this stuff, like I look on there, it's like, oh, that's cool.
This is a lot of these apps be doing the same thing.
Exactly.
Yeah,
just give you different visuals.
Yeah, that's why I said like I have to limit myself.
Yeah, different controller, same game.
Yeah. I'm sure we all have like already have tons of the same shit, different companies in our iPads.
Right.
You know how many bit crushes I got? Yo, I used to go to the app store and just type in bit crusher like every day. Like I'm gonna stack this one with that one.
Yeah,
because the ill shit. No, I can't tell people that. No.
Yeah, keep some of the clips in the chain. You know what I mean? In the tuck.
But cut this out. Like, I tell y'all, put a. It shit sound crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy that you say that. Yeah.
Okay, what about this one? Reverb. Anybody got this one?
Nah. I wanted that joint. Yeah, I wanted that joint because I love reverbs, yo. Reverbs and bit crushes. Love
$3.99.
It's got a 4.3.
I'm about to get paid tomorrow too. Oh, that's so crazy.
Checking that direct deposit real quick, huh?
Shit. Going with $20, feeling like damn, I couldn't even think of a name of a dope engineer. But yeah, anyway, like you know how motherfuckers be going into Sam Ash, like with all the bread they be from the big studios. That's how I'm going to the App Store tomorrow.
Yeah, ain't that it?
I'm telling you, man, the App Store is like Guitar Center for your iPad iPhone.
Yeah, it really is. It really is, Jack. Let's see, this one, Rover, multi-delay.
Oh, my bad.
No, you good. No, you good. I was just seeing what it said in the description right here.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So this audio effect filter is a hybrid between a simple reverb and a very complex delay. It consists of up to 50 separate delay lines. Be used for everything from simple delays to complex spaces.
That sounds like a processor hog. You
get what I'm saying?
50 separate delays at once? Fuck out of here. That's crazy.
Now, one good thing about Klevgrand, if you go into their read the description, they'll actually tell you, hey, this is a CPU hog.
Yeah. They tell you like, yo, you could run like maybe 2, maybe 3, but I wouldn't do it. You might want to record the audio and start again. Yo, this joint don't have AUV3.
Yeah, see that down there at the bottom. Yeah.
I was gonna say, read that second comment review.
Yeah. Please add this AUV3 support. Yeah. Boom.
That's probably why I don't have it, because I always type in audio unit. Audio unit.
Yeah.
And bit crusher.
What was that other one you just pulled up, sis?
Oh, Tony Stank.
Yeah, that was Stark.
Stark is
Tony
fire.
Stanks.
Tony Stank.
that Tony Stark.
Yo, this squash it joint. Is this AUV3 or no?
Yeah.
Nope. It is.
It's audio unit?
Yeah, it says
how much
audio
is
unit
that one?
extension.
Inter-app
audio.
Like I said, I use it like OTT. Like I said, you just put that in there and you just adjust it, and like it's easy to use. Like you can just, and you those 3 of them, you can slide them. You can slide the red one all the way to the right. Well, not all the way to the right, but like as far as the right you should, and you minimize the other 2, and the same for the middle one, the same one for the right. It's just super dirty, easy to use.
Okay. I feel like I feel like I might have a multi-band distortion already. But you know, how much is this one?
I forget.
I was about to ask the same thing. Yeah.
Because I know it's cheaper than Preset. Preset is the traditional multi-band compressor.
$4.99.
Word, $20. I still got like 15 after that.
That one.
I was looking at that one, and the reason why I didn't get it is it has no AU support. Like, I love the concept of what it could do because I love envelopes, but being that you can only use it within the app, that was just a bit of a turn off for me. I mean, yes, granted, you can throw some audio and stuff in there and make it work, but I was just thinking, ooh, wonder if I could put an AUV3 or even AU MIDI. Like, if they would be able to implement that, then that would be, for me, that would have been the game changer.
And this is Qvert, right?
Yeah, Qvert.
That's how you say that?
I'm assuming Qvert.
I think so.
Swedish envelopes.
Because in this concept, you can use it kind of like the LFO tool for like the desktop to where you can get the pumping sound and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that was something that I was thinking of using, but like I said, it's only just within that app, and it's not AUV3. If they make that AUV3 and make it to where you can use the envelopes for anything, kind of like how like your man Fred, like how he does with his apps, then you'd be in there. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they do that though, because the other thing that like, low key, the one thing, like when I look at Klevgrand, and even though they've came out before, like most of our favorite developers on iOS, I kind of call them the Behringer of like iOS, because like if you like say you get Flatate, all of a sudden they get DAW cassette. It kind of does some similar things that Flatate did.
Yeah.
And like other different apps that you see, it's like, well, it does something similar, but like simpler.
Mm-hmm.
I see somebody down there at the bottom too talking about inter-app audio doesn't work.
Like I guess say like the concept is there, like, and that's one of the one things I wish a developer would make, something where you can just put a whole bunch of, where you can just have LFOs, either AUV3 LFOs, where you can just make LFO tools or envelope tools where you can put them in whatever parameter that you have in your DAW. Like this would be dope if it would be able to, that'd be AUV3 and say something like Beatmaker 3 and you match them up with the macros. Because, oh my goodness, you could just say match them up with the macros through the MIDI, AU MIDI, and then put that on whatever effect that you could do. Like the only app that actually kind of does that, but you got to tinker with it, is AUM. Like AUM, you can do a lot of stuff in AUM. But the thing about AUM is like it's just one part of just a modular pieces of in itself. Like I always wanted something that you could just do within the DAW, and like the closest DAW that you could able to do that, theoretically speaking, is Beatmaker 3.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone have this one? MsLeD?
Oh, that's a delay. Yeah, I got it.
Yes.
Like it. Yeah, this delay is pretty dope.
I don't even know how to use it yet. I just know it's fire because you could build another one. We could build your own. Like you just throw different modules in, like in whatever order you want them, and it's dope. Like you got you could freeze the audio and shit through there. Like it's real dope. Like you know what I mean? Like it's just like you could do different shit with it. It's like delays, like I said, you see the chorus up there.
You got the panner up here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you basically build the effect. You know what I mean? Like and oh,
that's dope.
Yeah, it's real sick.
Look, I like it. I like how it says at the bottom, compatible with AUV3, making sure everybody know.
They have a lot of reverbs, a couple of reverbs.
And when you think about it, for what MsLeD can do, it's probably the reason why they never really upgraded Roverb, because it's like, well, with this you could kind of make your own Roverb. I mean, hell, you can even kind of do like semi MsLeD stuff in Stark, because with Stark, in addition to it just being with amps, you can also have a little bit of a reverb controls in it.
Right, yeah, that's right. You have reverb in there, and the reverb size.
What is this?
What's that?
I'm gonna show you this shit. Yo, there's so much stuff I didn't even know they had. This is crazy.
Dang, she's giving us the finger.
My bad. My bad. I'm over here trying to share.
Blurring her own face out.
Oh, it's a pitch wheel.
Wheel pitch and mod MIDI utility.
What
for your phone?
For the phone? Okay.
Every app I got a pitch wheel.
Let me right. So like this is crazy. Let me show you all of the photos. I don't know why I didn't bring them all up.
You said it was 99 cents.
It deserves to be. No, I'm just kidding. Let me stop shitting on people on this fine Sunday afternoon.
This is a
pitch.
I mean, this is
wheel and a mod wheel.
I mean, this is. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. This is pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
Because I can already see what you can do. Use it on your phone, and then just Bluetooth your phone to your iPad, and it works like that.
But the question is.
Sorry,
let's go
Android.
to the reviews. Let's go to the reviews.
I seen it had 2.6.
Yeah, that I was going to say. The question is, how good does it work? Let's go to the reviews.
And we got to make sure to blur some people's names out.
Listen, that shit is public knowledge. I ain't blurring shit.
Blur their names out. Nah.
It's
already on public record.
Here we go. Not great. Didn't work. Nah.
Oh, that's been a year old. Okay. Bug fix.
It's over 3 years.
Oh, wow.
4 years was the last update. Another thing I noticed with them, they throw things out and maybe update it once and that's it. They're ghost. Just saying. Just
leave that shit up there to collect.
And it is what it is. You're going to make it work or you're not.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to shit on you, Klevgrand. I love your stuff, but I'm just keeping it real.
And I'm sure some of these startup developers, you ain't got the money flowing in. It's hard to keep it.
Well, with 20,000 apps on here, you better have something flowing in.
Yeah, well, it must be some subsidiaries or something. You know what I mean? They like, yo, we're going to have to go ahead and cut you on off.
All right, now that I shitted on them a little, let me praise them. Because they do some crazy apps. I forgot that this is like my favorite and probably a lot of people's favorite. Let me bring them all up. And I don't even know how you say Weezaple or whatever the hell it's called, but this is crazy for artwork. And this is a lot of how I get my my little Fruity Loop lines and shit and waves. You could do some crazy videos. So they don't just do like production. Yes, this is fire. I use this shit all the time. Yeah, bro, I use this on your whole album. I use this.
Use this on the videos.
Yeah, the visuals.
Oh man, I'm gonna need help trying to work this. It's
very simple, Jay. It is. Once you get in there, it looks crazy, but once you get in there, it's real simple. It's super easy. See, I hate to use that ring. Everyone uses that damn ring.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can do so much with this. It's crazy.
Okay, I see what you're talking about now as far as the visuals for the beat tape. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, how I put the waves in there.
Yeah, the waves and stuff.
Yeah, the 4 producer joint. I use this to throw in the audio.
Oh, wow. That's dope.
Yeah, this is worth it. And I cannot even tell you how much it is because when you own it, they don't show you. So someone else wants to check real quick.
What's it called?
Hold on.
I'm looking right now.
It's a weird name. You said
it's a weird spelling.
So it's WIZIBEL.
Weezaple.
Weezaple audio visualizer is $10, $9.99.
Oh, that's eating into my $20.
It is, but I don't know. I use it. It's worth it for me because it's just dope. Like I know there might be free ones out there that I don't know about. I just like
no. This joint looks dope. I'm gonna check it. I'm definitely looking into it.
Now I'm gonna get back to it because
Weezaple.
It's like it's got the WZBL. That's their logo.
It's like it's a radio station.
Black, yeah.
The only thing is portrait mode, but whatever, right? You know how I feel about those. And you can just you can add any picture you want. You could change all the wave files, to look different.
Yeah, that's dope.
It has like maybe 6 to 8 themes that you could start off with and change around and customize. That's just so what I do, I sometimes I just want that wave file. So I'll just put a black image on the back and then crop it out and put it in a video, you know what I mean?
Then integrate it like you did on mine with LumaFusion.
Right.
Yeah.
This one is actually from the 4 Producers 1 Sample joint because I threw our and you just throw the it works with you can import you can import your music from iTunes or Audio Share. So it's dope. It's real simple. And,
okay.
Yeah, it's real dope. And then you just put your music in there. It'll bounce to it. And like I said, you could customize the shit out of it. You could like
buy button it.
Yeah, it's dope. I love this one. Change all the colors, the sensitivities. Like you see the wave smoothing, it got shadow smoothing. So it is dope. You can add text. The only thing is that I don't like about this, they're fonts. They only have a few fonts and they're whack.
Really?
So I don't
add
use
fonts. You can't add fonts to it.
I don't think so. So I usually bring that to LumaFusion and go from there. Because you could add fonts to LumaFusion.
Hell yeah, I got tons of fonts.
So that I never use their fonts, but this is one of my favorites. Yeah.
But with their fonts, they you could can do the words, like, are they like animated or anything like that?
Nah, it's real simple. It's real simple.
Okay.
It's
So
about 5 or 6 of them that are like, you can't do
shit. Looks like the highest resolution you can get out of, maybe you know this, but you get 1080p out of it though.
Oh yeah, it's great quality.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm finna put this back in there. Oh, clever.
Yeah, it's really dope. Like, for promotion and shit, when you gotta promote your videos and you wanna, that gazebo is great. And this is another like a reverb effect.
Oh yeah, I got that. I currently use that for on this too. I'm probably gonna switch to. Well, I switched to Black Hole because that one.
So tell us, Jay, is it worth $20? Keep it real.
For me, because I'm not a reverb savvy person. To me, I think a reverb is reverb. So like if I had to just use a stock reverb from MS2, just because I want to have everything sound the same, I'd do that. And I got it. I mean, it gives. Like I said, it does a lot of stuff, but then if you look at that one and look at something, say, Bleach reverb or whatever they call it, Bleach, whatever, insert whatever here, it does pretty much the same thing for a whole lot cheaper. So it's just one of those things where, like I said, I'm not a reverb enthusiast, so I couldn't tell you if they sound different or whatnot. Like some folks will be like, "Oh man, this is the best one ever." And then someone might say, well, you got Fab Filter Pro R, that could be the best one ever. Like it's all subjective.
Now, I feel you when you say that, but I am a reverb head. I love it. Reverb on everything. So I totally agree with you with like, if you know what you're doing and you're patient, you can make any reverb work. So I'm not paying $20 for a reverb. I'm just saying. And I have a million of them that I definitely didn't pay $20 for. So
exactly.
I think with this one though, because I did see a few videos of other people giving their reactions off of this particular app right here. And what I could kind of process from what people are feeling about it is you could still get, a lot out of it depending on, like you said, what you're doing with it. To me, what I got from it is like, if you're working on if you want like a live sound, or give, you know what I'm saying, with certain instrumentations like drums or guitar or whatever, like this might work for you pretty good. I don't know about spending $20 either personally, but it all just depends on what you're trying to do. And I guess over there in the band area right there, like you can't really do too much. It's kind of limited with that too. I'm still trying to understand personally too, like what the ducker actually means.
So the ducker.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Oh. So the ducker, basically, it's like sidechain compression, and sidechain compression is basically where one signal is just gonna make it turn on. So for the ducker, it's just basically gonna get rid of the reverb effect until for the certain threshold, and once that threshold is lowered, then it's going to come back in.
All right.
Because like I said, reverb does the same thing.
This one is actually kind of like it's got a lot of like features, you know, a lot of like because it got modulation on the other side. Like I'm not sure like what it's going to modulate. Probably just like the reverb itself, and to have an EQ on the reverb is actually pretty dope. And you got like a lot of different like you got a low pass, a high pass, a shelf, a peak. Like a low shelf, a peak, a high peak, a high shelf, and a high pass. No, a low pass, or whatever. You know, but like it looked like, you know, it's a lot of good stuff in here, but I don't know. It's like multiple plugins in one. And I think that's why they're charging you so much for it. You know
that's definitely why they're charging. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, I know we have. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, so many of these joints.
Yeah.
Okay, and another app, which is the last app, it's another, I didn't know about this, I just found it. Another like video editor for your music.
New era film music.
Dude,
What's the name of this app?
This is called, I forgot the name already. Hold on.
So each song comes with extra sound effects.
This is called Dunder Toner.
Never heard of it.
Adaptive film music. Let's up, and guess what, guys? It is free.
What?
Free 99?
However, let's get this review. It's unfortunate that I can't find a remove watermark purchase. Just downloaded it. Got him. Okay, that doesn't say anything. Let me pull this up for you guys.
So it's free for a price.
You know, it definitely has in-app purchases, which you probably got on.
In-app purchase on.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. No, it doesn't say nothing. I'm downloading it right now.
But if you can't remove the watermark, like what?
Well, you can't take over the watermark?
Oh. That's what it says. This guy says, right? Yeah, it's unfortunate that I can't find a remove watermark purchase. I mean, I'm a crop master. I crop around everything. So. But still, you know. But if the bitch is free, what?
Yeah, you can do something with it.
Right. That's it right there.
I will be, let me get that too. I want to see what this is about.
I mean, it's got a 4.3. I mean,
Well, it only has 4 ratings, so let's keep it 1,000.
I just noticed that. Okay. I was like, never mind. It's 4 people.
It's old as shit because the last update was 2 years ago.
How many downloads do they have? You see?
No, I don't. All right, let's pull up the description. Let's do that. Cypha, if you want to read that with your reading voice.
Let's see from right. Let's see. Take your film to the next level with professionally made music that adapts to your story. Experience how Dunder Toners, I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. Unique technology instantly rewrites the music to fit your film. How it works? Choose a record or record a video. My bad. Choose a music theme that you want to use. 8 free themes are included. More themes added continuously. Build your drama, set markers for the music's beginning and end. Highlight the most intense moment of the film, the climax. The music is instantly rewritten to fit the storyline perfectly. Add extra sound effects to further enhance what's happening in the picture. Oh, I'm wondering what.
So my question is, could we put our own music in there to go with the video?
I'm assuming you definitely would be able to.
I'm messing with it right now. It's maybe I'm missing.
So maybe that might be under the adding the extra sound effects.
What's that, Cheese? You don't see it?
No, I said yeah. I'm messing with it right now. Like it don't seem like you could add your own.
That's crazy. My thing is, with the WeesampleEverything, okay, it has a special thing you could do, but with this one, what's special? Like, what's the difference between this and LumaFusion, basically, that you can't do? You know?
I don't know, but I mean, I was kind of thrown off by that first sentence in the first place, where it says, to take your film to the next level with professionally made music that adapts to your story. So is this music already integrated into this app?
Okay.
Hey.
So this is more for your video, your personal video. Anyone have the Haze joints?
I get Haze too. I haven't tried it out yet. I want to try it out, and because I actually like the because I tried Haze 1, even though I didn't know what hazing was at first. But then once I realized what it does, I'm like, oh, okay. And then Haze 2 make it to where you can kind of like if you can't have a full mix, and I guess if you go with the different frequencies, you can put them put them in different in the different spectrum for the panning.
Yeah, because this looks cool as shit.
Wait, so you could like stereo spread by frequency? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I could they can get 10 of my $20 for that. That's crazy. That's crazy.
It said this bundle is what, 15? Okay, it's both of them. Haze 2 is $9.99 and the stereo tool is $4.99. Okay. Really, that's for the people that are listening and not watching it, not watching. So, okay. There's 2 apps in this bundle here.
Well, this is the upgrade. Let me see something. Yeah, this says Haze upgrade bundle.
And that's Haze with 2 A's, H-A-A-Z.
Oh, actually, it's supposed to be Haas because it's called
Haas, right?
Okay.
Yeah, the Haas, which I always assumed was spelled totally differently than this.
Oh, it is A-H-A-S-E,
right? Oh, U.S. Damn, I'm all off.
A 16-band stereo widening tool that utilizes 3 different methods of controlling the stereo width and spatial positioning of an audio stream.
This has no reviews.
Yeah, it just recently came out.
Yeah.
But this goes back to how I was asking if they had a vocoder. Well, this is kind of.
Yeah, I was gonna. Well, let me pull this up.
Henny Business used the stereo tool before. I seen him use that on one of his videos. I'm pretty sure he was using Haze on like an 808, like when he was mixing a beat or whatever, like to spread the bass, like so the bass be like wider and the kick just like punch through the middle or whatever. So
yeah, this is the description here too.
Dude, we think that's it, but they probably, like I said, probably the next 24 hours going to get ready to release something else. Just surprise.
Yep. You said that vocoder.
Do y'all have a favorite one, like or favorites, like of the ones that you have?
Yeah, because I like that DAW cassette.
Yeah, me too. I love that shit. DAW cassette, degrader, reamp, go-to EQ. Oh my god.
They didn't put that on there.
Yeah, we didn't talk about that. Nope. Yeah,
you didn't put that on there. You didn't put their core pressure. Like that's one of the few updates that they did that actually made it visually more appealing. Totally forgot about it.
Gotcha.
Go-to EQ, that shit. Oh my goodness, that shit.
Yeah.
That on your drum bus, forget about it. Like on your drums and you send your bass to it too. It's making everything just hit like more like it's basically it's like a Pultec EQ. You know what I mean? And them shits like basically what they do is they take the band and they put a low shelf and they pull like the frequency up and down at the same time.
Okay.
And they make it boom. And like when it hits, oh my goodness, this shit is crazy. And you could like also put that on vocals too to get like the highest sheen and stuff. Like it's go-to EQ is dope. It's real dope. Like
I like that go-to.
You could also like do that like in Beatmaker 3 and other programs by just using 2 EQs. Like I do that shit all the time. Like I made like one of them shits in Beatmaker 3, but like but the go-to EQ by itself, shit is dope. That shit is crazy. Like what you could do. You make it, and it got the high pass filter on it too, so you could just like cut all like the like the low end rumble out, like just clean it right on up.
Ooh, I like this.
Yeah,
go-to EQ.
Go-to EQ is dope.
Hold up.
Yeah, I don't. What's the price on that? I can't tell.
That's what I'm looking right now.
The go-to EQ,
$19.99. $19.99.
Okay. What are you saying, Jay? An Aria?
Yeah, I use an Aria because, like, for me, if I'm going to use like stuff like Klevgrand and stuff like that, where I know it's going to be like tax on the CPU, I usually put the Aria Pro because if I like what I got, I can just go into that track and just bounce track in place, and then it'll just save with all those settings, and I just keep on going.
And now here goes the chord presser.
I never used this.
Yeah, now, like I said, they recently updated chord pressure. It never used to look like that. It used to look totally different. Now it actually gives you the visual of what the compressor is actually doing, which looks pretty cool.
You have it?
Yeah, I got it.
And it works well?
And like I said, it works pretty good. I mean, like I said, it's one of those compressors where, like I said, since it's Klevgrand, it's gonna be like a CPU hog. So like I said, it's one of that's why, like I said, if I'm doing anything of mixing and stuff like that, I'm going to put it in Aria Pro because, like I said, I can just bounce that track in place, and then bam, that track is going to have all that stuff already on there going forward. So that way I can save CPU.
Would you put this on like directly on track or on a bus, on a master? Like which way you use it the most?
No, I tried it on the track, but like I said, if you try to stack them things,
on the track, it's probably crazy.
So I either go either on a bus or a master.
Okay.
Because I was using the DMF ones, and you know which one I'm talking about, the ones that just had the 3 faders and stuff like they were good, but then when I started using them on Nano Studio 2, they would have like issues of starting up or they'll just crash. And so I was looking like, okay, I'm gonna get me like a different compressor, at least into like the mastering chain. Like the mastering chain, that's where if I'm gonna go all out, that's when I'm gonna go out in the mastering chain, like trying to put like core pressure on each channel. Nah, because it's like I said, it's just gonna just like what I learned is like once it reach 100, you ain't gonna get no audio out of NS2.
Yeah.
Okay, now I think we covered them all. So now the question is, would you guys recommend these over certain apps? Like that compression joint?
Now,
is that your go-to, Jay, basically?
It's not really my go-to because like I said, I mean, if I'm going to where I'm trying to like really polish a track, and if I'm going Aria Pro, I'm going Aria Pro. I mean, just to be honest, I mean, I got all the fab filter except for Pro Q3, and so I can basically just do anything from there. But it's just one of those things to where, like, let's say if you didn't have Aria Pro, let's say if you had Q bases, but you don't want to use but they have
the default, or they have
they got the Waves bundle. Like
the Waves, that's the name.
Bundle, as for like say for an EQ, I mean that's still tricky because you can either get the Waves bundle or you can get a Fab Filter Pro. Like for EQ, I'm like if you're trying to do the surgical stuff, like Pro Q3 is like probably the best you're gonna get. But as for something with flavor, then I say go to EQ would be something for flavor that I'd seen from, for EQ flavor point of view. Now, as for compressors, there's just so many compressors out there. So it's like if you're going for the cheap end, like you can go for like the one the DMF ones, which are like super dirt cheap. But if you're going for something musical, that's like tough. When it says for something surgical, it depends on the question of do you want something for a single band or do you want something for multi-band? And if you want different type of options, and then if you're trying to be more surgical, then once again, Fab Filter kind of got you in that aspect right there. Now, if we start going with your time-based effects, like say your reverb and your delays and chorus, well, let's see. Let's start off with chorus. Like with the chorus effect that you got for Clever, I mean, it's good, but then you're in competition with Fred, and Fred got some good choruses. I think, like right now, Fred's chorus is probably, unless anyone knows any more choruses.
No, you're right. He's top of the line for me.
Yeah, I think Fred got the chorus game on lock. So then the next is going to be for like delay. Delay, that's now becoming a harder competition because I mean, you got models where you can build your own delay. So that's more or less of like if you know what you're doing, just like Cheez said, if you know what you're doing, then you can make your own delay line or reverb and stuff like that. Then yeah, modeling could be something that'd be worthwhile. But if you're one of those folks that's like, man, I just wanted to just plug it in, turn on, make a couple of dials and make it work, then you got things, like I said, you got bleach delay, you got whatever BAM has, and he has, like, there's competition with theirs, so it's like, and they're cheaper than modeling. So then let's go to like same thing with reverb. But reverb, that's, if we were on agreement, so I guess of all, at least 3 out of 4 of us, that there's so many reverbs, and all those reverbs on iOS are pretty good. So it all depends on, even in the cheaper ones, like, yeah, maybe the cheapest one might not be there, but at the same time, you can go and get yourself Black Hole, or you can go and get Pro R and stuff like that. But it all, like I said, if it all comes to, that part is, for me, is, like I said, it's just objective, because like I said, I don't really listen much on reverb. So like, if it sounds good, okay, I'll use any reverb that I got. Like, it don't make no difference. But if you know what to listen for, then you have a favorite one. Then I mean, for those out there, I'd say start with the reverb that you have on your DAW right now, and see how it sounds. If it sounds good to you, just roll with it, and then see if that sounds good to you. Then if you're like, okay, well, maybe that's not good enough, I need more, then start going from there.
I wouldn't even tell them to go outside their door. Like, I would tell them, like, to, like, on that reverb, like stack a filter on there. You know what I mean? Because what might be happening is you might be getting too many like highs in your reverb, or you might be getting too many lows in your reverb. You know what I mean? So cut that bottom out, cut the top out too a little bit. You know what I mean? So maybe it's not so like shiny. You know what I'm saying? It's like, when it hits them high frequencies and then come back, like, it don't always be nice. Sometimes you just gotta mold it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
as I said, if you play around enough, you can get it to work. You know what I mean? To how you want it. All right. Well, I think we wrapped this one up, fellas.
Right.
All right, people.
Peace. All right.